Hey guys, alright, this is gonna be my last video in the past few, videos about Chosunninja and, how people don't like him, this and that, whatever. Oh yeah, by the way, you like my heating pad? Bum shoulder, as I told you before. It's like a rice bag, it's a homemade rice bag, towel has been cut and sewn together to a sleeve, fill it with rice, throw it in the microwave for like 5 minutes. It retains heat for a good while, and it molds to kind of like a beanbag, which essentially is what it is, just with rice, and it holds heat very well, and it really helps to loosen up my joints and everything like that. Because I smashed my shoulder when I went to roll. My hand kind of slipped and I smashed my shoulder on the ground. Hurt pretty bad. Everything like that. So, but this is what I'm saying. If you don't like Chosunninja, great, good for you. I don't like him either. I think he's a fraud. I think a lot of the things he says is unfounded. I think I honestly think he doesn't have a life. I think he has nothing better to do than, try to teach people whatever it is he wants to teach them, and people want to listen to him. People want to follow him. If they're downright dumb enough to follow him around like little lost puppies, awesome. Let them do that. They have every right to do that. If people don't have money to go pay for professional classes, well, then their hands are kind of tied if they want to learn any kind of martial art. But then again, some people would make the argument, if you're not gonna learn the right shit to begin with, why learn it at all? Well, it's better for someone to have a mediocre understanding of self-defense, and I'm not talking about sword arts and weaponry. I think you should be taught that professionally. I think you should have some professional understanding and training of weaponry, because like some stuff that I do, like you see me do my video called Run and Cut. It's my featured video right now. I might change it later on, but right now it's my featured video on my channel. And I have my Dadao, and you see me running across my yard, kind of like an epic intro, I guess you could say, where I come running down the hill and through the little valley in my yard, and back up this other little hill, and I have a Downy jug set up, and I cut the top off of it clean. I didn't learn that in a dojo. That's just me fucking around, doing my thing, having fun. I post these videos for fun, but I think that you should have at least some professional understanding of weaponry and everything like that. Now, like I've said before, I've taken kendo, which is a sport. It's not the use of live blades. But it does teach you footwork. It does teach you, timing, striking. It does teach you that. It teaches you proper form. I apply that to live blades. I don't claim to be a master practitioner of, Tamashigiri. I don't claim that. I don't believe I've posted any videos of me cutting tatami mats. But that comes down to, I'm taking this from Jeeper Randy. He made a good point. I make the point myself, but then I know people are going to be like, oh, you got that Jeeper Randy's video, tatami alternatives. Availability and cost. Those are the two things that keep most people from using traditional tatami. And at certain parts of the year, people don't carry the beach mats that a lot of people like to cut too, which are a lot easier to cut than, regular tatami. Now, if you have some inkling of professional training and weapons, go for it. If you don't have any, go for it. I honestly don't care. But like as far as things like that go, that's up to you, and that's on you. If you get hurt doing that, you can't hold anyone else responsible except for yourself. No one made you pick up that blade. No one made you go out there and try to chop shit up. That was all you. That was you and you alone going to do that. So if you get hurt, it's on you. That's all I'm saying. Now, I looked at my other videos that I posted about this Chosunninja. I wouldn't say debate. I'd say more or less movement of people against him. Now, I reviewed my videos, and if I've touched base on something and didn't quite get back around to talking about it, or if I kind of moved on from it, and before I had actually completed my train of thought on that exact, tidbit of information that I was trying to get out there, I apologize. It's just that I see people with other videos that are upwards of 20 minutes or so. Well, my phone only allows me to upload 10-minute videos at a time. So in my attempt to get everything out in the time frame that I have, I think I'm just rushing a little bit, and my thoughts aren't exactly as collected as I would like them to be. So if there's anything you want me to touch base on and clarify, let me know. Drop me a comment on my channel, or send me a message to my inbox, and I will get back to you. If for any reason I did that, it wasn't on purpose. That's just me being scatterbrained, I guess you could say. But Chosunninja, as far as I'm concerned, he's a fraud. His sword, fake. Look, I'll show you a real Ninjato. Now, when I say real Ninjato, I'm not talking about historically accurate or anything like that, because obviously it's not. It's a straight blade. But then I have to I have to say that in Japanese history, Japanese blades didn't start out curved like the katana. They didn't start out that way. You got to remember, when they first started, there's even statues around Japan that actually prove this point. Original Japanese blades were straight. They didn't come across or create the method of making curved blades till later on. And I'm not saying until modern times, no, not at all. But I'm saying originally their blades were straight, and some of them were even double-edged blades, kind of like Chinese blades. But this is my Paul Chin practical Ninjato. Okay, I got it with the black fake Samegawa, because it only comes with fake Samegawa, synthetic Samegawa, I guess you could say. And the nodes are really, really big. I don't know if you can see them that well. That's pretty much why I got the black, just because you can't see the nodes that well, because with the white, the nodes are so big and bulbousy, it just looks shitty. No other way around saying that. But I love this sword. But if you look at it, I make no attempt to tell you, this is a generation passed on sword. My brother bought this sword a few years ago. Great sword. Love it. But you can see right here. Look at that. You see that edge geometry dip in right there? That's where a couple years ago got hit on a nail in the cutting stand. And actually that part of the blade is still razor sharp. I sharpened it back up. It doesn't affect its cutting ability as far as I can tell. It still does a great job. It's a great sword. The sword is held up. The first thing I ever cut with this sword, even though they say it's only meant for light cutting and everything, I was cutting 2-inch diameter bamboo, and not just green bamboo. I'm talking dried out hard ass bamboo. That was the first thing me and my brother ever cut with this thing, and it leaps and bounds. It was a nice sword. That's a functional Ninjato.